Hello, my little explorers. Welcome back to the warm, cozy glow of the Katha Lantern. I'm your host, Rutu. Before we open our giant book of stories, Ira and I have to give a massive, joyful shout out to some incredibly talented little explorers.
Yes, we received so many magnificent artwork for our Qatar Canvas gallery this week, and we are just thrilled. We are delighted to see Finn's drawing of the magical flying carpet. The colors were so bold and bright, it looked like he could float right out of the page. And Mahira sent the most beautiful glowing fairy queen coloring page. Her magical wings looked so real, and I really loved her magical wand. We also love Caleb's amazing drawing of the flying crows swooping into the sunset. You three are such wonderful artists. Where can everyone else see these beautiful drawings?
If you want to see Finn, Mihira, and Caleb's brilliant artwork, ask your grown ups to head over to our Instagram page at the Katha Lantern and tap on our Katha Canvas Highlights Gallery. You might just get inspired for your next drawing. Before we begin our next adventure, we have a brand new lantern letter. This letter is from a brave little explorer named Kritika. She writes, Dear Rutu, I am practicing jumping into the big pool at the swimming class. But the other kids keep shouting that it is too scary, too deep. Their loud voices make my tummy feel so nervous that I just want to sit on the steps or skip the class entirely. Can you help me? Oh, Kritika, when you are trying to do something new and the loud, worried voices around you make your tummy feel full of nervous butterflies. Have you ever felt that way, explorers? It is completely okay to feel nervous. Being brave doesn't mean you aren't scared. It means your knees might be shaking, your tummy might be doing flip-flops. But you take a deep breath and do it anyway. Today, we are going to meet a very special frog named Ravi, who knew exactly how to handle all those noisy worries when he was trying to be brave. This story is called The Courageous Climber. Once upon a time, deep inside a cool, magical stone well, lived a very happy and bouncy family of frogs. The well was beautifully lined with soft, glowing green moss. But way up high, at the very top of the well, there was a circle of golden sunlight. There were beautiful lily pads all around the frogs, deep inside the well. The grandpa frog Dadu said,
Listen up, my little jumpers. Today is the day of great mossy climb. Let us see who is brave enough to hop all the way to the golden sun.
All the frogs cheered. Among them was a little frog named Ravi. Ravi was so small, but his legs were so strong and his heart was full of courage. Now, Ravi was a little bit different. He was born deaf, which meant his ears did not hear any sounds, but his eyes saw everything and his heart felt everything. The climb began. Several frogs started leaping up the slippery, mossy walls. But as they got higher, the wind started to blow. It looked very steep. A frog named Chintu said,
Oh no! Oh no! It's too slippery. My sticky toes are slipping. We are going to fall back down into the well.
Another frog named Minty said,
The wind is too strong up there. It's too high. We can't do it. We are just too small.
Hearing all those loud, wobbly worries, a frog after another lost their own bravery. They all slid right back into the bottom of the well. But not Ravi. Ravi just kept climbing. Hop, grab onto the moss. Hop, and grab onto the next moss. Finally, Chintu said,
Look at Ravi. Why isn't he stopping? He's too high.
That's when Minty said,
Come back, Ravi. You'll slip and fall. You might get really hurt.
The frogs at the bottom of the well started waving their arms wildly, jumping up and down, trying to get his attention. But when Ravi looked down, he didn't hear their worried voices. Do you know what he saw? He saw his friends waving their hands. He saw them jumping up and down. Ravi smiled a huge, wide, happy frog smile. He thought that they were cheering for him. He thought they were doing a giant, bouncy dance to say, You can do it, Ravi! Keep going! Feeling so much love and encouragement, Ravi gave one final, massive jump. He did it! Ravi landed safely on the soft green grass at the top of the well. The golden sun felt warm and wonderful on his skin. Down below, the other frogs were amazed. That's when Grandpa Dadu finally hopped up to join him. Chintu and Minty asked Ravi,
How did he manage to be so brave when everyone else was so scared?
Grandpa Dadu said,
Oh, little ones, Ravi could not hear your worried words. He only saw you waving. He chose to believe that you were cheering him on. Sometimes, to reach the top, you have to ignore the noisy worries, focus on your goal, and just keep climbing.
Wow, that was an amazing climb. Ravi showed us something that is so incredibly important. Remember, my little explorers, being brave and courageous doesn't mean you aren't scared. It means even if your knees are shaking or your tummy is doing the flip flops, you just take a deep breath and do it anyway. Ravi also taught us that sometimes the best way to be brave is to tune out the noisy worries and only listen to the quiet, happy voices inside your own heart. Now, little explorers, it is time for our Katha canvas. Grab your crayons, your markers, or your water paints. For today's gallery, you can paint a beautiful, simple lily pad using your favorite watercolors. Or you could also draw a cute, bouncy little frog. Make sure you write your name on the page and ask your grown-ups to send us a picture at the Katha Lantern on Instagram. You will be able to see your masterpieces on the Katha Lantern Highlights Gallery. And parents, if your explorers were inspired by today's story, please hit that subscribe button on YouTube, Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you're listening right now. Liking this episode or sharing it with other people is the best way to help other families find our inspiring podcast of stories. Until next time, I'm your host, Rutu. Stay curious as you grow and let your imaginations glow.